AITA for kicking my maid of honor out of my wedding with 5 days notice? I'm 23F. Getting married in a couple days. Most of this is in the last 2 weeks. My Mo, 26F, M, was in charge of planning my bachelorette party, which I wanted to be a surprise. We live in a city, but none of us live downtown. So I was hoping for a hotel room downtown and having a fun night out with friends. Maybe a brunch. Most of the bridal party live locally, but 2 girls flew in for it. When M picked me up 2 weeks ago on Friday, I was excited to see where we were going and what we were doing. We ended up going to M's 1-bedroom townhome and spent the whole weekend there. There are 8 of us, so it was cramped and we kept running into issues with only 1 bathroom. On Friday night we had games and ordered pizza. Saturday we had a mimosa bar, went shopping, ordered food, and watched a movie, before parting ways on Sunday. It wasn't the bachelorette party of my dreams, or a particularly fun weekend, but it was okay, and I appreciated it. Last weekend, my fiancé, 32 meters, Jay, had just returned from a work trip. I hadn't caught him up to speed on the party, because there wasn't much to report. But when he returned, we were chatting and I told him about the party. He looked confused but said nothing else that evening. The next day, I got a message from M asking to meet up to talk about something. M revealed that Jay had given her a significant amount of money over a year ago, with the intention that it was used to pay for a bachelorette party. It would have been enough to pay for the entire bridal party to do a week-long vacation out of town, including airfare, hotel, food, drinks, and fun. I wasn't expecting this type of event. A weekend downtown would have been wonderful, and even though the party at her home wasn't what I hoped for, I was fine with it because I got to be with all of my friends. She, instead, used the money to pay off credit card debt and hoped that no one would notice. I told her I needed some time to process and went home. After talking with Jay about it, I decided that the best action would be to remove her from the wedding. I came to this decision because I don't feel I can trust her and don't want her to be standing next to me at my wedding. I slept on it overnight and sent her a text saying this on Monday. Since then, I have been getting texts from her mom and boyfriend telling me how awful I am for doing this since I didn't need a big party and M was able to financially benefit. My mom is also against removing her from the wedding, as she's like a sister to our family and it would be tragic for me to get married without M there. The rest of the bridal party is split, with half saying I shouldn't have kicked her out and the other half agreeing with me. M has called me crying because she already has her dress. Jay and I paid for all dresses, and she can't wear it anywhere else. At this point, I want the wedding to be over with so I can be on my honeymoon and not have to deal with these people. So, was my action too extreme? AITA? NTA. She stole money from you essentially, and it sounds like it was a decent chunk of money too. I would honestly have a stern talking to with your mom and maybe cut off people that are taking her side. This is ridiculous that anyone wouldn't immediately be on your side after she misappropriated money meant for your bachelorette. She also obviously knew it was wrong because she told you out of guilt. ETA. Stealing $25,000 is insane. Put her on blast to everyone and file a police report. She also only told you because she was pressured. Cut contact and let the law handle it at this point. OMG. NTA. She stole from your fiancé and lied to you, and on top of all that she's crying because she can't wear the dress you paid for anywhere else? Poor little felon. Depending on how much he gave her, she probably committed a felony, as in some states the threshold is $1,000. Her mother should be calling to apologize to you for raising a selfish liar as well as criminal. Ultimately, it's up to you on who you want in your wedding. Long-term best friends often get a pass that other friends don't. But bottom line, your friend is crying and playing the victim because she got caught. I am so sorry for this. NTA. Make sure your family understands that this beloved sister has become a conniving thief. You can't trust her as she's already proven to be a betrayer of trust. I'm sorry you lost a dear friend over this. You could choose to forgive her, but you can wait as long as you need to do so, and it's not required. I hope you have a great wedding. Good luck. NTA. Also, if I were you, I would take her to small claims court, because that wasn't a small chunk of change. She should be liable and pay back every penny. Tell anyone who disagrees they can be uninvited as well. Save on catering. She stole your fiancé's money. Don't people realize this? That's not the actions of a friend or someone you can trust unless she offered to pay back your husband for the money she misappropriated. I'd probably tell her you don't want to associate with her. NTA. Since she committed a felony, the nicest thing you've done for her is just removing her from the wedding. Depending on the amount, you could press charges, take her to small claims court, etc. I can't believe your own mom is falling for her deception. I hope you have a wonderful wedding day and a great honeymoon. NTA. She essentially stole from you. She not only stole from you financially but also robbed you of the experience of a bachelorette party. Such a huge violation of trust. NTA. Except maybe a little to yourself. Your maid of honor steals a substantial sum from your fiancé, and by doing so steals a once-in-a-lifetime experience from you. You don't even consider insisting she pay the money back, let alone take legal action. You just accept it. When confronted with her theft, you leave saying you need time to process. You don't show your anger or make her experience the impact this news has on you, the distress she has caused you. You just accept it. You even let M keep the dress you paid for, that she has the temerity to moan about. People she is close to text you about how awful you are, rather than clarifying the amount she stole, how it has affected your wedding, and advocating for yourself. You just accept it. People you are close to know she stole from you, and instead of recognizing the impact on you, advocate for her because she is upset. You accept this. Your own mother encourages you to ignore the situation because she cares for M, prioritizing her over you. You accept this. What's stopping you from being more compassionate to yourself? Why are you allowing people to treat you this way instead of addressing it? Why do your friends and family get away with treating you with total disregard? NTA. WTF. SMH. She's a literal thief who has committed what's probably a felony in your state. Also, not really the point, but wow, she's dumb. How did she think you weren't going to describe your bachelorette weekend to your fiancé? She really thought that would never get back to him? Wow. She stole that money and has the audacity to cry about being kicked out of the wedding? Do the others know how much money she decided to pocket? I'm actually shocked that anyone is on her side. NTA. NTA. And everyone sucks but you and your fiancé, husband now. I'd be taking notes regarding who is defending her actions here. Please get rid of anyone on that list and sue her for your husband's money. I'm actually angry and I don't even know you. And M was able to financially benefit. I mean, no kidding. Someone financially benefits when they steal a substantial amount of money. It doesn't mean they're the sort of person I'd want to associate with. NTA. She's lucky not to be explaining herself to the police. NTA. She stole from your fiancé. Did she even offer to pay him back? NTA. She stole a huge amount of money from you. That's not even your friend, let alone sister. NTA. Have to say it took a turn there, and I started out leaning the other way, thinking it was going to be about how the bachelorette party turned out. Your decision is big, but it is yours to make. And it seems like you have really thought it out, and it's about how you and Jay are going to feel on your wedding. Which takes priority. Really. Your wedding day is kind of the only day of your life that's really all about you and your partner. I'm sure it would affect him at the wedding too. And what a sweet gift he attempted to give. Tell your family and bridal party that this has already put a cloud over your wedding. Let alone broken a very important relationship to you. And request them to respect your very understandable feelings about this, your decision about your wedding, and move on. And remember, M is the one who caused this, not you. Finally, who cares about the dress she didn't pay for? That's all she can say for herself? NTA. She literally stole from your fiancé. You're completely justified in ending the friendship. NTA. The word to describe M is thief. Your fiancé gave her a chunk of change for one purpose and she stole it. And how stupid is M to think you wouldn't tell your fiancé? As to her mother and boyfriend essentially saying how you got a party you should be thankful for. And besides, it helped them benefit financially. Thieves always benefit financially. And no, you do not want a thief standing up with you as your mo. If M ever had a key to your place, get the locks changed. NTA. There's a word for this: embezzlement. How much money are we talking? I would report this as theft. NTA.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.